On June 28, 1970, the first San Francisco Pride event was held. Although it was a relatively small event with an estimate of about 200 people, this event was the start of an annual celebration and has grown into something much more. For those who don't know, San Francisco Pride, known as SF Pride, is an annual event and celebration of LGBTQIA+ rights, culture, and community held in, you know it, San Francisco, California. It is one of the largest and oldest pride parades in the world. Every year, it is estimated that it attracts several hundreds, thousands of people, and according to the official SF Pride website, the event drew over 1 million attendees in 2019. Let's get into some history. In 1969, a group of activists who had been inspired by the Stonewall riots in New York City came together to organize a commemoration of the riots and promote LGBTQ+ visibility and rights. They went by the name of the San Francisco Gay Liberation Front. The first event in 1970 consisted of a march from Polk Street to Golden Gate Park. It included speeches, music, and a picnic. Over the years, SF Pride has been organized by various groups and individuals, including the San Francisco Lesbian and Gay Parade Committee, which later became the San Francisco Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender Pride Celebration Committee. Today, it's now known as SF Pride, a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to promoting LGBTQ+ rights and culture through a variety of events and initiatives. Now, how does SF Pride challenge dominant ideology? For starters, SF Pride provides a platform for LGBTQ+ individuals and communities to celebrate their identities and share their stories. It is crucial that these individuals get the representation and appreciation they deserve, especially when it helps challenge the dominant heteronormative and cisnormative narratives that exist in society. Additionally, SF Pride tends to incorporate political messaging and activism into their events. They invite political and community organization booths that provide opportunities for education and awareness. Throughout the event, there are various marches and parades that are led by activist groups who use this opportunity to raise awareness about the issues facing the LGBTQ+ community.
So the march started in 2004. There was a lot of actions going on at that time against transgender people. So an email thread went around and everybody decided to meet here at Dolores Park and really send out the message to the community that we're here, and just because the legislation doesn't validify who we are still here. We deserve to be safe, loved, and empowered.
So for me, Trans March is that safe space where I will not be quiet and I can be unapologetic amongst my trans siblings. To be in the community and say, okay, you can bring your South Asian self to these trans-centering spaces. We are normal human beings and we can exist.
People came out to celebrate Pride Weekend and also to check out the Dyke March.
The Dyke March roared through the Mission once again. The crowd cheered on several bikers as they kicked off the 30th annual event.
It just means a lot to be able to celebrate Pride again after so many years, of not having this opportunity. It's amazing to bring our kids for the first time, and it's just fun and is a great way to show them our pride, and hopefully we pass on this tradition.
But the dykes on the bikes is very symbolic because it seems for us that we have a book at home that we'll be reading to the kids. It just means a lot for us as lesbians, the community.
The Wakefields say to them, dykes on bikes represent powerful women.
SF Pride also challenges the dominant ideology by creating a space where marginalized voices can be heard. They advocate for social justice and promote a more diverse and inclusive vision of society. SF Pride embraces a wide range of gender identities, sexual orientations, races, religions, and cultures. This embraces an intersectional approach that recognizes the intersection of LGBTQ+ identities with other aspects of identity. By doing so, SF Pride helps to create a more inclusive and accepting society that celebrates and values diversity.